Cozy English Corner again. It's so nice to be back with you guys. How are you doing today, George?
I'm good, thanks. It's been one of those days when coffee feels like a basic human right, you know?
Oh, I totally get that. I've had like 3 cups already. But hey, that's what podcasts are for. Caffeine and conversation.
Exactly. Two things that keep civilization running.
All right, friends. So today we're talking about one of the biggest puzzles in English, verb tenses. You know that feeling when you want to tell a story and suddenly your brain's like, wait, do I say I was going or I went or I've gone?
Classic panic moment. Even native speakers hesitate sometimes, especially when someone's watching.
Yeah. So today we'll slow down and walk through them naturally, the way we actually use them in real life. And if you enjoy learning English this way, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us keep creating for you.
Nicely done. Okay, let's start simple. The present simple tense. It's the tense of truth and habits.
I like that. Tense of truth. So we use it when we talk about things that always happen, right? Like, I get up at 7, or she works in a bank.
Exactly. It's also for facts. The sun rises in the east. Coffee comes from beans. And you can even use it for timetables or schedules. My train leaves at 6.
That one always surprises people. You're talking about the future, but you use the present.
Yeah, the present simple is kind of bossy like that. It handles facts, routines, and scheduled events.
So if I say, I go to the gym every Monday, it's a habit. But if I say, I'm going to the gym now, that's a different mood.
Exactly. That brings us to present continuous, or present progressive. Same thing. It's all about action in progress.
Like, we're recording this podcast right now. That's literally what's happening.
Or, you're listening to us and probably drinking coffee.
Or George is thinking about his next coffee.
Always. But yeah, present continuous is used for actions happening now or around now, and also for temporary situations.
Nodding. So I'm staying with my parents this month. It's temporary. It won't last forever.
Perfect.
You know what learners often do, though? They say, I'm knowing him for years.
Yep, that's when state verbs come in. Some verbs don't like continuous form, verbs that describe states or feelings, not actions.
Right. Verbs like know, believe, love, want. You can't really say, I'm wanting a coffee, unless you're trying to sound funny.
Exactly. Use present simple instead. I want a coffee. I know him. I believe you.
Got it. So, present simple for facts and routines, present continuous for things in progress or temporary states.
Nicely summed up.
Okay, next level, the past simple. My favorite storytelling tense.
Ah, yes. It's the tense of finished actions. If something happened once and it's done, you use past simple.
Like, I saw the movie yesterday. She went home. They didn't call. All complete, done, over.
And it's great for stories. When you switch to past simple, your listener knows you're painting a memory.
Totally. When I was a kid, I lived near the sea, and every evening I watched the sunset. See? It just pulls you in.
Beautiful example. And the past continuous adds texture to those memories.
Right. That's when you say, I was watching TV when you called. You create a scene.
Exactly. It gives background. It tells us what was happening around another event.
So I watched TV when you called means it was my routine, but I was watching TV when you called means it was one specific moment.
Perfect distinction. You're basically a tense artist now.
Don't tempt me. I'll start painting grammar charts on the walls.
As long as you don't use glitter.
Promise. So, what about those tricky present perfect sentences? That's where people start panicking.
The present perfect tense. It's a bridge between past and present. It's like saying, this happened before now and it still matters.
So, if I say, I've lived in New York for 5 years, it means I started in the past and I still live there now.
Exactly. But if you say, I lived in New York for 5 years, it means you don't live there anymore.
Ah, so it's about connection to the present.
Right. It's great for experiences, too. Like, I've been to Italy. I've never tried sushi. The time is not important. The experience is.
Yeah, that's so English. You focus on the feeling and meaning, not the exact date.
Exactly. And that's why it's hard for people whose languages care about specific time markers.
So basically, present perfect says, I don't care when, I just know it happened.
Pretty much.
Then there's present perfect continuous. That one always feels like it has motion.
Yeah. It shows how long something's been happening. Like, I've been studying English for 2 years, or she's been working since morning.
It sounds alive, like you can feel the effort and time passing.
Exactly. It's the perfect tense for progress and persistence.
So basically, if I say, I've been waiting for you for an hour, I'm also saying, where were you?
Yeah, there's definitely some emotion in that tense. It's a grammatical way of sighing.
Oh, wow, I love that. The grammatical sigh. I should write a book.
You should. I've been telling you that for years.
Oh, look at you using the perfect continuous to prove your point.
Always on brand.
Okay, but there's something that always confuses students. The difference between I've just eaten and I just ate.
Yes. That's the American versus British English thing. In American English, we say, I just ate. In British, they say, I've just eaten. Same meaning, different style.
So grammar has an accent too. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. English is flexible like that.
So to recap so far, present simple, habits. Present continuous, things in progress. Past simple, finished events. Past continuous, background stories. Present perfect, connection to now. Present perfect continuous, ongoing progress.
That's a solid summary. And if you're listening right now, don't worry if it still feels blurry. The more you listen and use them in context, the more they'll stick.
Yeah, you don't memorize tenses, you live them. They grow with your stories.
Well, past tenses are about what shaped you. Present tenses are about who you are now. And future tenses show who you want to be.
That's deep, George. I'm gonna write that on a mug.
Make two. I want one too.
All right, deal. So, before we head into future tenses, can we talk about one more thing? Those mixed up forms like, I was going to call you. That's technically past, but also future in the past.
Good point. That's was going to plus verb. We use it when we planned something but didn't do it. Like, I was going to call you, but I fell asleep.
So it's like a tiny regret tense.
Yeah. English has a tense for guilt. Very useful.
I knew it. All right then, future tenses next.
Yeah. Let's jump into the future. Literally.
That's beautiful. And kind of motivating too.
Mission accomplished then.
Let's make it a little practical for our listeners.
Maybe we can show how a story changes with tenses?
Great idea. Let's take one simple story. Say your morning.
All right, present simple. I wake up, make coffee, check my phone, and start work.
Present continuous. I'm waking up. I'm making coffee. I'm scrolling through messages.
Which sounds like a live broadcast of my laziness.
True. Past simple. I woke up, made coffee, checked my phone, started work.
It's clean, finished, story over.
Past continuous. I was making coffee when the phone rang.
And now it's drama. Something happened.
Present perfect. I've made coffee. Want some?
Yes, please.
And future, I'll make coffee in 5 minutes. See? Same story, different feeling.
That's the power of tenses. They're not about time only, they're about emotion and connection.
Yeah, and once you feel that, grammar becomes storytelling.
I love that. You know, sometimes people ask me, what's the best way to learn tenses? And I always say, tell tiny stories every day.
Perfect tip. Pick one event from your day and describe it using 3 tenses. What happened, what's happening, and what will happen.
Yeah, like I walked in the park yesterday. I'm working today. I'll rest tomorrow. Simple, but it builds fluency.
And if you keep doing that, you'll naturally start hearing which form sounds right.
It's like your brain becomes a native speaker over time.
Exactly. Language isn't about memorizing charts, it's about habits.
Speaking of habits, one thing I always tell my students is don't be afraid of mistakes.
Oh, absolutely. Mistakes mean you're experimenting. If you never mess up a tense, you're not using enough English.
Yeah. So if you're listening and thinking, ugh, I always mix up was doing and have done, that's normal. Everyone does.
Even teachers sometimes. I once said, I have ate breakfast in front of my class.
So, the future, the land of dreams, plans, and confusion.
Pretty much. English doesn't have just one future tense. We kind of build the future from whatever tools we already have.
So, English is like a DIY time machine?
Exactly. You grab some will, a little going to, maybe some present continuous, mix it up, and boom, future.
I love that image. Okay, so let's start with will. When do we actually use it?
Will is for decisions made at the moment of speaking, offers, promises, and predictions. Like, I'll have a salad, I'll call you tonight, or it'll rain tomorrow.
Or I'll totally win the lottery someday.
Yeah, good luck with that. You can also use it when you're not 100% sure. Like, I think she'll like it. It's kind of a guessing tool.
So will is like our crystal ball, predictions and promises.
Exactly. Then we've got going to. That's for plans or intentions made before the moment of speaking. For example, I'm going to start a podcast, or we're going to visit my parents next weekend.
And the difference is subtle but real. I'll start a podcast sounds like I just decided. I'm going to start a podcast sounds like I've been thinking about it for weeks.
Exactly. That's the emotional side of grammar. How sure or prepared you feel about something.
Oh, I love that. Grammar as emotion. Okay, so what about the present continuous for the future?
That's when something is scheduled or already arranged. Like, I'm meeting my friend tomorrow, or we're flying to Chicago next Friday. It's on the calendar, it's happening.
So the more organized your life is, the more present continuous you use.
Exactly. Planners love that tense.
Okay, so will for spontaneous things, going to for intentions, present continuous for fixed plans.
And don't forget the future continuous. That one's for actions that'll be in progress at a certain future time. Like, this time tomorrow, I'll be flying to New York.
Fancy. It sounds so smooth, like I'll be working, she'll be sleeping.
It's very cinematic. Great for describing what the future scene will look like.
In the future perfect. That's the one people rarely use, but it sounds so smart.
Yeah, I'll have finished my project by Friday. It's basically a prediction about something already completed by a certain future moment.
So if I say, by the time you get here, I'll have eaten all the cookies, that's grammatically correct and emotionally cruel.
True, but at least accurate.
All right, so English has a tense for every possible timeline: past, present, future, and even guilt.
Pretty much. But here's the trick. In real conversation, we don't consciously think about all these categories. We just feel them.
Yeah, like music. You don't name the notes while you play, you just know the melody.
Exactly. Practice turns grammar into rhythm.
You know what else I noticed? English speakers talk a lot about the future. Plans, goals, predictions. It's everywhere.
That's true. Maybe it says something culturally. Americans especially love planning ahead. Next year, I'll do this. In 5 years, I'm going to move there.
Yeah, it's like optimism built into the language.
Where meanwhile, tenses also show how people think about time. Some cultures focus on the present, what's happening now. English forces you to map everything in time.
So learning tenses isn't just grammar, it's learning to see life through a new lens.
Exactly. When you master tenses, you don't just sound fluent, you start thinking in English.
No way.
Totally true. They still tease me about it.
See? Proof that we're all human.
And that's kind of the deeper message today. Tenses aren't rules to fear, they're ways to express who you are in time.
Yeah, they help you tell your story, where you've been, who you are, and where you're going.
Nicely said.
What about you? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yes, share your favorite tense or the one that drives you crazy. We'll read them in a future episode.
That'll be fun. Dear Anastasia, I hate the present perfect.
We'll frame that one.
Before we wrap up, let's quickly revisit a few expressions from today. Present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, present perfect continuous, going to, future continuous, future perfect, and state verbs.
Nicely rounded list.
And of course, was going to call you, the tense of regret.
The most human of them all.
If you liked this episode, subscribe, leave a like, and share it. It really helps our little studio grow.
Yeah, we're here every week with cozy English conversations to make grammar feel a bit more human.
Thanks for being part of our little English journey. Wherever you are, have a wonderful day.